Well, hello, folks. I decided on a whim to just try out YouTube streaming. I don't know why, just felt like it. So here we are, streaming on YouTube, because why not? It's a Friday, and there's a new game I wanted to play that didn't seem too intensive for my computer, hopefully. So, welcome back. It's been like, I don't know what, 2 years since I've posted anything. Again, that's me. Classic me, classic Ellen. Not posting anything for a couple years and then just showing up again out of nowhere. This is Strange Antiquities. I think it's either a straight up sequel or like a spiritual sequel to Strange Horticulture, which was like a fun kind of like puzzle game or like mystery with plants, like funky, like some real plants, like some fake plants, and it was just kind of like quirky and cool, and like I like kind of had like a not quite like Lovecraftian, but just kind of like gothic horror kind of, I don't know, spooky vibe to it. And it's like getting close to Halloween. So I was like, I added it to my wish list on Steam when they announced it, because I had just played Strange Horticulture when they announced it. And I was like, yeah, that looks fun. I enjoyed Strange Horticulture. So it just came out like 2 days ago, I think. I think it came out on the 17th. So I'm ready. Let's start it up. Ooh. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop Strange Antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. Ooh. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of a rising dread. That's very spooky. Oh, the kitty's back. I think the kitty was in the first one. Okay, hello kitty. Can I pet the kitty? Oh, yes, I can pet the kitty. I don't know if you can hear the purring, but I hope you can. Okay. Hello, Mr. Eli White. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I'm leaving the shop in your care with some of reluctance, I might add. Okay, rude. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Oakley dokley. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. Okay, well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. This doesn't make sense. I should be back in a few days. Okay. Use D-pad to navigate your shop. Okay. Dingle dangle. Oh, you're looking at me. Funky. Funky, funky. It's my board full of fun things. Oh, this stuff's locked up. I want in there. Okay. Okay. How do I... What's this yelling at me for? Okay. So, oh, there's character cards. Devourer of Souls. Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli's Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter found Strange Antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Okay, so am I making up that he was in the first game then? Maybe I am. Well, I'm turning down the game a little bit because it is a little loud in my ears. Maybe it's not loud for y'all, but it seems to be a little loud for me. Okay, Eli is a thaumaturge, collector and curator of powerful objects. Objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of Strange Antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side, a side that is mostly reserved for the cat store's Jupiter. Okay, relatable. Relatable. Okay. That seems to be enough backstory. So what is this book about then? Can I look at this now? There we go. Okay. Ecumenical, Ares Remnant, Binding Seed, Ethereal Key, Eye of Cernunnos, Guise of Lillian, Hearing Charm, a Heart Chamber, Horn Shackle, Hunter's Boon, Lamb Siphon, Libula, Orford Spire, Ossic Ring, Restful Mether, Sextrum, Shadowhold, Shimmer, Silent Breath, Voice of Cernunnos, Zia. Fun. Oh. My, oh my. Okay. Well then. Let's take our first customer then, shall we? Thomas Pope. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. Alright, well, I don't like you already. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. Okay, fair enough. You're winning me over a little. If you'd be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my Hunter's Boon. Okay? Hunter's Boon plus Y on items to inspect them. Okay. What in the fuck? Clay? Pungent. Sorry, my cats are rustling behind me. I don't know if you can hear them. Okay, so Hunter's Boon. Can you tell me what that is? Hunter's Boon. Oops. Hunter's Boon. Not looking good so far, let me tell ya. Oh. Okay. What I remember about the first game is that it requires like a lot of context clues until you like start figuring out what things are, and that was plants. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Hunter's Boon. It's a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They're made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They're simple items without embellishment. Okay. Oh, so it just doesn't have like any examples then, I guess. Okay. We got any of them? I don't know that that would really be a Hunter's Boon. to remark. Oh, slide it. Oh, that's weight. Okay. Shit, I don't know, bro. I guess. Oh, this is made of bones. This would make more sense, I suppose. Bone. Hard and somewhat rough. I mean, do I have like normal items I can give him? This feels like that felt like too much. Yellowy brown? Is it not a tooth? Okay. What about you? Bone, yellowed and white. Yeah, I'd rather give him this than whatever the hell that other thing was. No? Ugh. Alright. Oh, hold on. Painted to look like bone. Fills me with a sense of foreboding. Well, maybe he does want this then. No? Okay, hold on. Simple items without embellishment. And they're really throwing me for a loop right off the get-go here. What about you? I'm fucking this up so bad, automatically. Right. Oh my god, I failed. Shit. Okay. Deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. What do I do with this? Okay. Roll. A segment of the seal. Select a segment of the seal and bank the dice to break it. Okay. Oh, that was lucky, I guess. I have genuinely no idea what this guy is looking for, though. So that didn't, like, help me much. Continue, I suppose. Yeah, you talked to me already. Mm-hmm. Oops. Wrong button. Oh, sneakity sneaky. Something goes there. Figure that out later, I suppose. Looks like that bone, maybe. Yeah. This would probably be easier with a mouse, but I don't have enough USB ports in my computer. bother. Okay. Oh, that is the archive. That's my people thing. Hey, give me a hint, I guess, because I am at a loss here. I did that. I did. It didn't help me. A hunter's boon. Yeah. Grant the power of a predator, enhancing perception and agility. Okay, so I'm looking for something that makes me feel smarter. Okay. Oops. And you're not very... You don't have much to say about much of this stuff. Don't like how it makes me feel. Ugh. Expecting it to smell worse than it does. Leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to touch. Has an energy about it, okay. I mean, it has to be one of these things. We're coming by warm, loving emotion. Ah, every sound has become both louder and clearer. That seems promising. Let's try that one. For fuck's sake. God damn it. I mean, like, none of these have been right so far. Taken from a predator, perhaps a claw or two. So is it this one? I'm gonna be so annoyed. I feel like an idiot. Oh. Hunter's boon. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Okay, well, you didn't tell me that when I looked at it. Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Okie dokie. Good to know. You can add labels to items while inspecting them using Y. Okay, that was something I did a lot in the last one. I'm not gonna pick a different color, but this was a hunting. What? Are you gonna? Yeah. Hello? Oh God. These are too many options. Are you gonna let me type? Okay. I guess if I use a Is it because it's on the other monitor? That's annoying. Well, fine. I guess I will just have to remember that then. Let me see if it's in my notebook. Hunter's Boon. I'm not gonna remember that. That's gonna peeve me really bad. Should make it like a different. Oh man. Anything that looks like an H. Oh. The hell. I guess this kind of does. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll do that. That's how I remember since I can't type apparently. Okay. That's Hunter's Boon. Okay, what's the next person got? Jack Hungerford. Nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark is set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Okie dokie, shadow hold. Let's see. What the hell is that? Shadow hold, shadow hold, shadow hold, shadow hold. Ah, shadow hold or oshadic vessel is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. Can be used to contain an oshadic spirit, the manifestation known as a creeping dark. Pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound, they are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. Okay, that's got to be that necklace, right? This thing. Oh, come on. This maybe? Man. Alright, I'm rushing. I'm rushing. I'm rushing too much. Okay, hold on. Shadow catcher design. Maybe this bottle? There we go. Item is a container. Oh, duh, container. Yeah, dumbass. Okay, shadow hold. Sunbond. Sunbond is a small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Okay, right on. There's an auto-labeling option in the settings if adding label by hand isn't your thing. Yeah, I don't mind doing it, but it's just not letting me do it. Yeah, inspect. Okay, so this is a shadow hold. That's kind of the shape. Is there another one that's more like that shape? Not really. Yeah, I'll do this. Okay. Will I remember that? Who knows? Okay. next person. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. David Schaefer. What's with all these ravens flying about Undermere today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Oh boy. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Charlie Weathers. Okay, I think I can put this kind of thing like down here. Can I fold it? Or no, I think I put it in my archive. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Stanley Hume. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word pulled on the tongue. Are you a fucking snake person? Ossic ring. That one. Somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Corchin, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Corchin's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring up to their ear. Corchin, the serpent goddess. Is it Corchin or Corkin? Might be Corkin. Okay, so... be a ring. I think it might be this one. I don't hear anything. Nothing to remark. The only ring, though. I'll try it. Oop. Damn it. Oh, I got a fucking thing again. Deep fear. Yeah. Okay. I feel like this one will be harder to get again, so I'll do that one. Yeah. Ossic ring. Nothing to remark. I guess this could be... Oops. Oh, if I just press X, it'll fucking do that? Shit. Ah, there we go. Serpent hiss. Shitter. Made of bone. This item satisfies the description. Macabre. Closer inspection confirms that a hissing noise can indeed be heard. Evocant. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let me label this. Icon. Anything that looked like a snake. This looks like a snake's tongue. That works. Anything else that looks more snake-like? No, I'm satisfied with that. Okay. Oh, new person, Edmund Bishop. Behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. And they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there and I'd like to know what. A voice of Cernunnos might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Okay. Voice of Cernunnos. Name Voice of Cernunnos is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernunnos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag, often wearing or holding a torque. The fuck is a torque? Oh, that thing around his neck, maybe? Okay. This thing? Hell yeah. This item is made of bronze. A similar looking item appears around the neck of Cernunnos in the sketch. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show, another layer beneath a visible world perhaps, a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Okay, bye. Okay, me. Something that looks like a sea? Is the voice of Cernunnos? There's two different Cernunnos things, I think. Like a VC. Oh no, this will be good. This one. Because it's like the thing that goes around his neck. Okay. Okay. I want to read his thing first. That was the ornithologist. Edmund Bishop, the 14th Lord of Gleeston Castle, is a man of wealth and privilege like the 13 before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. His students learn to divert particularly dense lectures on Latin declension by asking about local owl species or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of adventures in Africa and New Zealand. Alright, I fucks with that. Ooh la la. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. So there's 27 days in this one? Am I reading that right? No, I'm not. 17. 27. Yes. What does that mean? Oh. Oh my. Shackles? It's like a tarot card. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Spooky. Right. that in my archive. Oh, it's a nice day out. Hello, kitty kitty. Sweet baby. Verona Green. Ah, well, that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear of these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Yeah, a little bit. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Okie dokie. I will take that. Can I take that? I will take that. Ooh. Thaumic disciplines. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of these is split into 2 disciplines represented by the following symbols. Celestial, Selenic of the moon, Dradic of the earth, Diurnal of the day, Noctic of the night, Individual, Mentic of the mind, Wixic of the body. Bumix, calm, confusion, death, deception, fear, foresight, fortune, hypnosis, insanity, life, paralysis, poison, protection, strength, truth, weakness, wisdom. Earth, air, fire, water, light, dark, ashes, oil, soap, tallow, urine, verdigris, vinegar, wax. Yeah, this is all shit that I would never keep track of. Wicca. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I just put you off to the side over there. I don't think I'll be using it quite yet, but maybe at some point. The Occult Scholar, Verona Green. Verona has been a constant in Undermere for as long as the streets have had cobblestones. I think she was in the other game. I might be misremembering. Verona has been a constant Undermere for as long as the streets have had cobblestones and the churches have had bell towers. She is respected and feared, which she revels in, and she is revered and admired, which she tolerates. Her knowledge of the occult world is second to none, and her expertise has steered the citizens of Undermere away from catastrophe on more than one occasion. The near misses of the Selenic Flame and the Woken Dendru are 2 such events that spring to mind. She is of the opinion that no problem is so great, no obstacle so insurmountable, that it can't be diminished by a properly brewed pot of tea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's your boss in the first game, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I played it a while back, so I might be wrong. Tess Sherwood. Hello, love. I feel paralyzed. No job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. Well, we'll find out. You look like you got a hobbit leaf there. You might just need a grand adventure. What'd you say? Horned shackle. Sorry, I got sidetracked by my own joke. Horned shackle? Horned shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. And use the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. Okay. I feel like it'd be this guy, wouldn't it? Nope. Okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being wrong. Literally showed me a fucking... Who are you? Eat's sake. I mean, what else has horns? These two do. These guys. Feels smooth. Okay. There we go. Horns have been worn smooth. Vesiger can be used to prevent the spread of a disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so this one is a horned, whatchamacallit? I'll see now the horns. It also makes sense for that, but horns, 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 horns. Okay. Oh, mailman. At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. Yeah. Oh, that's all you got? Okay. Another letter. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right price, of course. Kind regards, John Royston. All right. Julia Braddock. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark on important business, no doubt. Wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town, out on Clanbook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. Okay. This one, it's like, I don't know what a moon heart is. Like, you told me what a moon heart was, didn't you? Didn't they give me extra pages? Maybe those are in my... Nope. Oh, bother. Moon heart. Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling such as love or joy and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. Sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Okay. Moon shaped. Okay, this thing, these two things are moon shaped. But this has a moon on it and it's like branches. There was something that was like, it feels nice when I hold it. Swear there was something. Oh wait, is it this? No, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. I don't think it's this one. Slight out of body feeling. Owl, maybe? Ah, yeah. You. Carved totem. Owl is associated with the night. It bears a concealed crescent shape. Using the closer inspect tool tells me it imparts a feeling of joy. Holgan? Holgan? Grim? I can't tell what letter that is. These... Oh, Holgan, okay. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. Oh, did she say something? No, she didn't. Okay. So that one is, Selenic Totem. Okay. It's gotta be moon stuff. I mean, there's a lot of moon looking ones. This is probably the most moon-ish to me. Mary Jupiter. Daisy Winters. Friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. Not good. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? Oh, leaving out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again. Need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my shop. Okay, so I can choose to help her or to be... This was something that you could do in the other game too, where it was like you could choose to like help people, hurt other people, or you could choose to like not help them. In this case, I think I'm gonna help her because somebody's stealing from her. So, binding seed. Amplifies guilt and shame. What does Zia do? Still a sense of fear and paranoia. It can be difficult to remove. Okay, I like binding seed better. Makes you feel guilty. 2 distinct materials representing the Mentic and the Wixic. The mind and the body. Winding path, a mind is described as spiral. Okay. I gotta find something that's like spirally. I assume it's this. Or the ring. This is a spiral. I don't like how this makes me feel. I'm gonna be annoyed if I pick something accidentally that is the opposite of what I want. So what would Zia be? Made of any single material except wood or clay. Typically have no symbol or writings upon their surface. Okay, I'm gonna assume... two distinct materials. Okay, I'm gonna go with this then. I think that's... would be a binding seed. Yeah! Hell yeah. Okay. And it was made of 2 materials, wood and stone. It features a spiral surrounding a seed. Oops. What's going on here? Alright, there we go. Okay. Shield charm. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some skill effect. An oceanic spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. This is... I mean, I guess the spiral would work, so it's a binding seed. Emmett Burrows. They found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. Alright. Oops. Libula. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. There is power in symbology, as the old thaumaturges knew well. Irky, what does that mean? Sir, I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to give you here. This does not seem like it would be it. Has an energy about it. Meal. We're in symbology. The hell did that do? I'll put it back on my... Sorry. So sorry. I'll put this back down here. Okay. Ugh. Belongs to somebody else. Well, it doesn't really give me much information on what a libula is, unfortunately. It's foreboding. Not what I'm looking for. Symbology. So it should have like symbols on it, I would assume. Okay, I'm gonna do a hint because I really have no idea. I did on my book of symbols. Oh, okay. Change and wisdom. Ah, I was on the right track. With the little, this thing. Item bears a symbol of wisdom. Okay. Witch's finger. Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. Okay. So this is, you know what, just for the sake of my brain, I am going to turn on the... Is that under gameplay? Yes, I'm turning that on. Right. Fix it. No. Maybe all the new ones will be. So this was anything that looks like an L for little libule. That's kind of an L. Kind of. A very loose L shape. I mean, fuck it. Why not? Well, no, I should do this. Duh. For wisdom. Even though it's on it, but, you know, whatever. Make it easy. End the day. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head where he had sliced himself with a diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. What's going on with this guy? Okay, gotta start with this again. What are we making this time? Oh, a key? No. I don't know what the fuck that is. Not gonna tell us either. It's something. There's more to the shop that I haven't explored yet. I should take a look around. Okay. Sneaky. Ooh. A compass. Oh my god, it's a map. Well, hello. Oh, that's right. That guy told me to go to his farm. Where was this farm at? Oi. Come to the farm and it's yours, John Royston. Okay. What the hell are you? Shit that I can't deal with yet, probably. Any other farms other than Greywick? Royston Farm. That's probably the one that I need to go to, based on his name. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates after a lengthy negotiation. And after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Ooh. Pretty cool. I just put it somewhere. Nice. Okay. So can these other things be hung up as well? Oh yeah, they can. Nice. Okay. I don't want you clogging it up back there. You hang right there. Okay, you go back in the drawer. You're taking up too much room. Oh goodness. Oh, this is so much information. On thaumic fields. All thaumic objects produce a field of sorts, although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. A diurnic field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Can use RT to bring up a magnifying glass. Well, isn't that nice? I'm gonna put this in my archive. What are you? Oh. I have more than one of those. Reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Okay. We are 29 Strange Antiquities. The wine merchant next door. Proprietor, a Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Hell yeah. Let's get this shit hung up, brother. Okay, I'm gonna put you up here. I'm gonna put you what here. I'm sure at some point I'm gonna want to organize this more. Okay. Am I done poking around? Okay, that didn't fit there, I don't think. What about here? Don't fit there either. Definitely has a spot somewhere. Suspicious, I say. All right. Francesca Robertson. Good afternoon. No, morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford? No. Seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. Oh, I thought he was dead. Is he not dead? I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful an evocant will have some effect. Okay. I've got something for that, I think. Stone items weigh the same as a man's heart. Oh, that's right. They have to weigh a pound. Okay. So this is where I need the scale. You are too heavy. Too heavy. Whoops. Too heavy. Okay, I'm gonna be really annoying. Sorry. Oops. God bless. I think that's a little bit lighter. Ooh, that's way heavier. Goodness. That's a pound. What other stuff does it require? Try that. Nope. Well, I mean, it says the most important part is that they should be exactly a pound. Oh, it's a stone item. Okay, my bad. I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, let's try this. Okay. It is made of stone. Weighing the item using my scale showed it is at exactly 1 pound. Daedalus Link. Daedalus Link is a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. Oh, These items are surprisingly light in weight. Their designs vary, but they might point to some facet of flight, a feather, or the wings of a bird or insect, for example. Well, alright, I'm putting you away. Get out of here. Temperance Parker. I had a quiet chat with Edmund Bishop in the Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I'd like a shield charm all the same. Okay. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effect. An Oshadic spirit or a wandering shroud would not be able to abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component. Really oh, I read this because I got it as a new thing. So shield, protection, maybe. The double diamonds. Anything with double diamonds on it? Yeah, this does. Hell yeah. This pendant has a symbol of protection. St. John's Anvil. These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name, a fact that is reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. Oh, I forgot to read about somebody. Who was it? Oh, Francesca. Growing up, Francesca's father was her hero. When he died suddenly and tragically in a mysterious incident, nobody seemed able or willing to give her the answers she demanded, and she grew tired of being fed the same stories that she knew could not be true. As she entered adulthood, she learned how to find things out for herself, and what she learned opened her mind to a world she hadn't known existed, a world of occult maladies and dark articles. She learned about Tormund's paralysis, Hobbs' fear, and the Sapphire Curse, and she learned that these maladies could be cured. Hugh Langston, there's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? I don't know. You've got them creepy blue eyes. It was hanging behind an old shed all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. Yes, please do. There. Give. Wait, close this. Where's my map? Where's me map at? Let me compare notes here. Alright. Is it this? Or like over here? I think it's up here because of the way the building is like right up against the road. Oh, nope, I was wrong. But I'm sorry. Oh, I'll try again. Or else are there little lakes like that? Is that supposed to be a church? Yes, I'd assume so. Let me look at the map without the... Books in the way. Hmm. Okay. Oh, that is what it was. Shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest in a mottled green cloak. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eyes. I reach for it, and I notice that there is another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. 6, so I got 2. Love that. Okay, let's put these over here. Just cuz. I actually want to put these together. These are all like gold. I'm gonna need to reorganize so bad. Okay. Verona Green, she's back at it. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come from the Hungerford house where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened here. Happened there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Oshadic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens, very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to take a trip to Gleeston Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. But first, I would like a vestiger. Whatever this is, we don't want it spreading. Yes, ma'am. No, you can go away. Right, vestiger. Flames burn pale blue in their presence? Oh, okay. Anything else going on? Prevent the spread. Okay. Okay. Oops. Ah, there we go. Moonstone Guardian. For the banishment of Hobbs' fear and Noctic's sight, these tend to take the form of comforting guardian. Et voila. Two days earlier, the rider and his fellow adventurer were deep underground exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower when they made a discovery. Their relation at their find would soon turn to horror. Oh my. Oh, is this one a key? I thought the other one was going to be a key, and then... Oh yeah, this one's definitely a key. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Hmm. Is that like a place in our town? Lock House 7. Keystone Manor 13. Back here. Let's go! A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Locke. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Kills animals. Does that mean I can... Hold on. That means these are clues too? Hold on. Now I gotta check this other shit out. Okay. Oh, I can't put those in the archive, damn it. Now we gotta figure these out. Come on. Come on. Come on. You get out of my fucking way. Can't you go up on the desk? It's like where y'all were. There we go. Just for now. Okay. Okay, escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Escaped prisoner. Okay, so where's the prison? Or the jail? Old jail, number 10. Northwest. Northwest? So probably... It's gotta be this one, right? The old jail. Yeah. Dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and warm drink. Oh. That does not seem pleasant. I'll put you over here with the other creepy thing. Yeah, you go. You guys buddy up over there in Creepy Town. Okay. This one is like a street. Okay, let's see. What streets are we looking at here? I assume it's not gonna match. Perfectly. Or like it's not gonna be one of the like vertical streets. Okay. I wish I could turn it to like compare it to things. This is doing me fucking head in. Oh. Oh. These ones. Princess Street. Yeah? Yeah, it's the second one on Princess Street, I think. Yeah! There's a narrow gap between the two houses and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long hidden treasures. Let's go! Sick. Okay, I want you up here. And you... I want you with this thing. Okay. Put my map away. And I want this book back. Hey, bing bong. Hi, my boss. Well, the shop is still standing. That's something. Okay. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for long. Yeah, I've noticed. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. I'm going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. You can always rely on Quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. Oh, you got much stuff for me. Ooh. That's a big pot. Let's put you with the other green thing. Edith Moore. Oh, she's the one I made guilty. I'm not a good person. I'm pushing away the only people I care about. Help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you have that can help me banish my inner demons and make the changes stick this time? Banish inner demons? Change. Oops. Orange shackle. Yeah. I do the horn shackle again. Oi, fecker. Miss Francesca? The evocant didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. It's strange. At times he appears almost awake, but he is deep in some kind of trance and I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give him up so easily. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. Okie dokie. Sleep? God damn it. Why can't anything... Sleep? I thought I had something for that. I've seen it. beans. All right. Okay. Sleep vessel, sleep vessel. The fuck? Losing my mind. Oops. Do I not have anything that, like, meets that yet? Looking for a 6-pointed item. Well, alright. This is 6-pointed. So what's this? Untold Fears inside? I don't think that's one that I want. It's like the only other 6-pointed item that I have, though. I'll try it. Okay. No, that's not what I meant to do. If any of my 6-pointed items feel difficult to handle, I'll know I'm on the right track. And is this... It's like 4. Or it feels lighter. No. I'm not confident I have a sleep vessel. Gotta be honest with you. I don't think I have the ability to open this yet. You sure I have this? Arctic. Ugh, girl, I literally don't know. The only one you're gonna give me? Smells like rotten egg. Hmm. Oh, I didn't realize to move that text too. Well, I don't know what goes there. I was just pushing shit around just in case. Kitty, do you know where it is? What am I supposed to give this lady? I didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. Don't bother. Right. Vibrating with energy? Feels difficult to handle. I mean, I'm losing the plot on the six-sided thing, but... Ma'am, I don't know what to give you. I must be honest. None of them do. I guess this does technically have 6 points, doesn't it? has an energy about it. I don't know. This is kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. That's rude. Thank God. Ugh. I don't know what this lady needs. I have no idea. I think I haven't found what she needs yet. I swear I've seen somebody mention a sleep vessel, though. Oops. I mean, maybe? Are you kidding me? Okay, resonance compass will point towards nearby resonant objects. The only objects can be detected in this way. Resonant objects are highly prized both by thaumaturges and those who collect occult curiosities. Sometimes this strange what was the other one called? The first one had moments like that too, where it was like, that can't be the right one, and then it was, and you're like, God damn it. Althea O'Shea. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it, and its power died soon after a silent breath. It's about time I replaced it. Silent breath. Oh yeah, I put my book away. I'd like you back down here, please. Silent breath. Silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, this item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Okay. I mean, it's made from clay, so I don't think it's that. Oops. White hair? I think it's this. Yeah, boy. Features a white hair, potential trophy from a white stag. On closer inspection, my senses come alive. Elder stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as braxis or burning blood. Planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in their design. Next. Sorry, kitty. Rufus Shelley. Always wanted to try a Daedalus link. I have a personal interest in the celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks. And now I have a good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem the safest way to approach it. If you say so. Powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These items are surprisingly light in weight. Their designs may vary, but they might point to some facet of a flight bird. Oh, okay. This is the only thing that has feathers, I think. The only thing about it that indicates that, though, is that it has feathers. Oh. Yeah, it's like... Not that that's, like, accurate, but... Oh, let me do that. Warm. Silver. It's just a board. Surprisingly light in weight. Okay, so yeah, I would. This should have been a dead fucking giveaway. It was not a giant jar. And try this, maybe? Yay. Bird motif, connection to flight, using my scales. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have waited. I didn't think about that. Cussic purifier? A small topaz gemstone known as the eyes, placed in a strong smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. Small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps, submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, are cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. Of course, there's a limit to the effectiveness of this process. Edmund Bishop. Ravens are back, I see. Looks like it's going to be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Cleaston Castle. Ooh. My family has lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust in hidden corners. All I ask is that you stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom, and run anything you find by me first, of course. Okay. Here's something to get you started. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door to the left. There's a small plinth in the corner of that room with an item on it that you are welcome to. I never did like it anyway, Edmund. Alright, hold on. That, I feel like, is a perfect place to stop. for the day. I put about a good almost 2 hours into this. Is there like a... Does it auto-save? I think it auto-saves when you end the day. Hold on. Let me do this, doodad. Hold on. At the end of a day... Oh, at the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. Gotta do our secret to find another thing in town. Ooh, that's a small one. That one might be Trixie. Maybe that one's in the castle since we just got invited there. Very Trixie indeed. Oh, I wonder if this one's like you put it over and you have to like line it up. Okay. 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 All right. Well, there you have it, folks. First couple hours of Strange Antiquities. If you were enjoying that, I highly encourage you to check it out yourself. It's a fun puzzle game. This one in Strange Horticulture, much in the same vein. It's just plants instead of like occult objects that you're picking and like playing for people. Picking and finding for people, but the gameplay is overall, from what I remember, pretty much exactly the same. Yeah, I'm totally enjoying it so far. Definitely gonna come back and probably either stream more or maybe like record more. I mean, the streaming aspect on YouTube is very straightforward. I feel like it's a lot easier, honestly, than streaming to Twitch. Maybe, I don't know. It feels easier to me, but who knows? Maybe it's just mentally. I don't know. But yeah, totally digging it. So might see me streaming more. Maybe it's just because it's a pretty like low, like not very taxing on my computer, so it's easy for me to do a one PC setup on this. Yeah, so hope to see you back again soon. Hopefully it won't be 2 years before you see me again like last time, but you know, no promises. I tend to dip in and out as I please. So yeah, hope to see you in the next one or see you on the VOD. Peace out, y'all.